Hi, it's Lauren with Bargain Bead Box. Today we're taking a look at the May collection and we're going to talk about the curation process. It was a little different this month. We are kind of stepped outside the box, out of my comfort zone a couple times. Just first of all, with a really warm, vibrant, tropical color palette. It's not something I've done for a while. It's not like my natural colors, so to speak. But I loved the way that the bright colors came together, and then toning them down a little bit with the gold, with the yellow, with the orange. I love the combination there. So I'm really excited to talk about how that happened and some of the different choices we made with our focals this month. And yeah, just looking forward to it. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, we have a Crackle Agate faceted link. It's approximately 40 millimeters long. It is dyed and heat treated to get those great patterns, and this will vary a lot. You may have a very peachy, pale kind, or a really deep, like a dark amber brown. There's a whole lot of tones. They're all beautiful. I really like the dark side personally, but the light side I like with the Carnelian. So it just depends. You can mix it with the reds, you can mix it with the oranges. It'll look great either way. This was one of the first pieces I found. And it's really unique. I loved the facets on the edges. I loved the crackle patterns, all the different colors. And it was sort of the basis for this color palette was this link. It is a $5.99 retail value. And one of the other earlier things that I found is these Malaysian Jade or dyed quartz English cut round beads. They're this gorgeous scarlet color. You get a 7-inch strand. It's a $5.99 retail value, and I love the like white and red swirls here. I think it's a really fun, bright tropical red, and it just worked really well with this color palette. So then item number 3, and these are some of my favorites, are these 6 millimeter dyed quartz faceted cube beads. So you might wonder what separates dyed quartz from Malaysian Jade, and the answer to that is basically marketing. It's whatever the factory calls it. A Malaysian Jade is a dyed quartz. These faceted dyed quartz cube beads, you could easily call them Malaysian Jade and you would not be incorrect. It's just not what was on this particular label because it's not what the particular factory and lapidary that these came from calls this stone. But it is going to be pretty much the same stone as our English cut rounds. And the cube facet is usually one of the most expensive cuts as far as beads go. Getting the facets on, like the finely faceted details on the cube shape, it's a little trickier, it takes a little more work, and is thus a little more valuable. So these are a $7.99 retail value. I love the pink color, and they were also one of the very early things I picked to go in this box. Next, we have a 14.5 strand of 8 millimeter Crackle Agate round beads. And these, I just loved the patterns. I think they feel really tropical in their colors. They incorporate some of the pinks, also some of the scarlet, and just kind of tied all those colors together really nicely. So that's why I included this strand. It is a $6.99 retail value, in case I didn't already say that. And it is dyed and heated to create those fun crackly patterns. Up next, we have more dyed quartz. These are a 10 millimeter round size, and it's a color very similar to our Malaysian Jade English cut rounds. Once again, the factory didn't call these Malaysian Jade, but they are literally the exact same material, the exact same treatment processes, and they have a beautiful polish, gorgeous, slightly varied scarlet color. You have some lighter patches, and you have some darker, more vivid red-pink patches. Such a bright color, so fun, and again, it just really fills out the tropical red palette. And that is a $6.99 retail value and about a 7-inch strand. As I knock it around up there. There we go. So next is number 6. That is a strand of 6 millimeter Carnelian. It has been dyed and heat treated as Carnelian routinely is to create those deep, gorgeous red-orange tones. It's about a $5.99 MSRP, and it is approximately 14 inches long. The Carnelian, I feel, really pulls in some warm orange tones. It'll match a lot of the agate links. If it's not red enough to match these beads, it'll be orange and it'll match these beads. So it gives you some options there. It kind of brings, again, some like fiery warmth to this palette. So that is why I picked the Carnelian. Up next, we have 2 pieces of mountain jade. So this is a dyed dolomite marble as opposed to a dyed quartz, and brass with brass edging, faceted links here. And these tie in really nicely with our reds. You get 2 of them. They're a $6.99 retail value, about 29 millimeters long and 13 millimeters across, so that will vary slightly. I really wanted to pull in some fun links this month, create some fun options where you could go, you could make like a link necklace, or you could make a necklace and earrings that match and, hang like a tassel or cluster pendant from the bottom loop. Just a lot of different things you can do with links that you can't do with regular pendants. The links are a little more expensive. It takes more work to make them than it does just a drilled pendant, but I think they're definitely worth it, and they just add a lot of fun and design opportunities to this mix that you don't get in some of our other boxes. So it was just kind of a different variation I wanted to try there. All right, item number 8 is these 8 millimeter crystal faceted octagon beads in opaque red AB. That AB finish is very shiny, and I feel like it also just feels very tropical. Deep red with like the purples and golds on top of it. So these kind of deepen and fill out our palette of reds. And the octagon is a fun shape to go with our pendant here. It kind of pulls in some of the different faceted sides. So that's why I picked that shape. Next, we have number 9, our 4 millimeter crystal faceted Bicone beads in tangerine. I include bicones in a lot of our boxes because I've gotten feedback from a lot of people who do bead weaving and such that they're very useful for them, and it's just a fun way to bring in some other colors too. So both of these crystal strands are about a $3.99 retail value each. This one is longer, and you've just got this vivid, the factory called it tangerine, but to me it's more like a blood orange, like really maybe not blood orange, but it's a very vivid persimmon type orange, very juicy, very deep and bright. So I loved that orange color. Kind of pulls into the carnelian, gives some other bright accents to the red. Our next strand up is some of my favorite crystals, I think, in this whole box. These are the faceted crystal triangle beads in sunshine, which is this great bright yellow sparkly finish. And this is a 5-inch strand approximately there, and it's about a $2.99 retail value. I love the yellow as it sort of brightens it up the palette. It's a great accent. This particular shape is just so sparkly and fun. I could not resist throwing those in, and they also go nicely with our next link, which is a Crackle Quartz. It's dyed, and it's a citrine yellow color. And this is just a really fun wire wrapping. You've got multiple strands on either side of this oval. It goes so nicely with these sparkly crystals, and just again brings some bright yellow to our mix here. And it's about a $2.99 retail value also. Next up, we have our enameled flower charms. So these are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. So they're fairly hypoallergenic here. They are enameled. They have really pretty variations in the enamel too. And you get 4 of them for about $1.99 retail value. They matched the, particularly the quartz, so nicely that I just had to grab them. Felt like they brought, again, some tropical flair to this package. And I love having some cute little charms to play with. So I really liked those. Had to grab them. So we also have a lot of fun finding spacers, etc. We have 30 pieces of these 7.5 millimeter bead caps, which are lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free, about a $2.99 retail value. These are a 5-pointed star. I really like them because they work great on the 8mm rounds, but they also work on the 10mm. And you can use them. This shape will work fine on the like English cut rounds. There's a lot you can do with these. They're very bright. Like they just are nice shiny gold that brightens up that tropical red palette quite a bit. So again, you have 30 pieces of these. And next, we have some of my favorite gold spacers. I love these faceted rondelles. I love them for bracelets. I think they're gorgeous. They've just got like gentle faceting there. You get 20 pieces. They're about 8 by 3 millimeters. They look gorgeous between the 8mm and even 10mm beads if you just want to make like a stretch bracelet. It's one of my favorite shapes. It's very understated but brings some shine with those faceted edges. I think it's a great shape. So we got 20 of those. Next up, number 15, we have 16 by 12mm oval ring links. You get 10. It's about a $2.99 retail value. Again, I just wanted to bring in some fun links, this time in oval shape, to sort of emphasize some of the different links here. And also, there's a lot of fun things you can do with these. You can make earrings, you can make a bracelet, connect them with jump rings, connect them with eye pins with beads on them. Links are just so useful. And I thought these matched the gold tone really nicely. Not all golds are equal. So finding golds that match based off of samples and pictures and things, it can be a little tricky, but I'm happy with how these match the rest of our components. Up next, we have 1 meter of brass oval jewelry chain. It's about a 7 by 6 by 2.6, sorry, 7.6 by 2.6 brass jewelry chain. And I really like brass. I'm a little picky about my jewelry chain. I like it to have some good strength to it. I like it to be easy to work with. I like it to have sort of distinctive styles too. And this chain just sort of ticks all of those boxes for this kit. I feel like the oval shape adds a little something different. It looks fun with our links here. It's thin enough that you could use it for like a bracelet or a necklace. It can be unobtrusive if you want it to be. The fact that it's a different shape than like these very elongated links compared to a lot of chains that you see. But it can also make sort of a subtle statement if you want it to. So you get 1 meter, which is just over a yard. And it has, again, just a very nice gold finish that matches our other components really well. I'm gonna just set it here. I will set it down here. All right, and then our last item this month is a set of 2 brass lobster claw clasps. Again, lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free. And these are just a very utilitarian clasp. Sometimes you do big decorative toggles, sometimes we do magnets, and sometimes people ask us, hey, can you do some spring rings or lobster claws or something? So I try to mix it up. This month we've got 2 lobster claws. They do come with the jump rings also, so you're ready to go with those. And those are about a $1.99 retail value. So all in all, this month's collection is over a $77 retail value. You've got a lot of different bright tropical colors. It feels kind of fruit punchy and juicy and just very fun and summer to me. I wanted to make a package that just kind of screamed summer, and I feel like this one screams it at the top of its lungs. It's very bright, warm colors. It makes me want to go watch the sunset on a beach far away, and it makes me want to make summer jewelry. So I really hope you enjoy it. I can't wait for you to see what we have in store for the summer months coming up. We've got, and actually we're working on our fall boxes too already, just a lot of super fun things coming this year. So if you are a member, you receive this package for $22.99 with free shipping in the US. If you're not a member yet and would like to join, we would love to have you. We have already sent out our May box, so your subscription would begin with June's if you sign up by June 9th. So you can join us anytime at bargainbeadbox.com. We always offer free shipping in the US, and we have discounted shipping. We've negotiated some good rates on international shipping as well. So we'd love to have you join us if you haven't already, and if you are a member, thank you so much. We could not do this without you. You're the reason we do what we do, and we hope you love your May beads. We do have extras available at the Beadbox Bargains website as of today. So if you need more of a certain item, or if you just want to buy the whole collection for $29.99, you can do that. And again, it is a $77 retail value. So even though $29.99 is a little more than our subscribers pay, it's still a lot less than if you were to try to buy all of these items separately. So I had a lot of fun curating the box this month, and I just really appreciate all of our members. Without the bulk discounts that we get from you guys, we would not be able to do what we do and send you as much as we get to send you. So thanks for being part of the group that makes this possible. Thanks for being here. Thanks so much for watching. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. We'll have some more fun tutorials and sneak peeks coming up for you soon. I just appreciate y'all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and happy beading.